What is up, guys? I'm Daddy Gamer Fred, back again with another video game news update video. And today is January 2nd, 2018, and we're still bringing in the new year talking about Pubg. If you could believe it or not, the game is still doing tremendously well. They had an incredible 2017, and of course they're going to bring that into 2018 with their success. And hats off to, Pubg and the game. It's a great game. Played it a little, I enjoy it enough. I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10 like Polygon did, but hey, if you enjoy it to the point that, it's a 10 out of 10, it's a masterpiece, it's up there with one of the greatest games of all time, then yeah, but I don't think that this experience is up there to par with games like Legends of the Breath of the Wild and Legends of the Ocarina of Time and, other timeless, masterpieces like that. But you're entitled to your opinion. This video is definitely going to just be 100% my opinion. And I wanted to talk about this interview that the Pubg CEO the director of the CEO of the Pubg Corp, which is the developers behind the Pubg game. They had this interview, and they basically said in the interview that they want Pubg to release on every platform and become more than just a game. Now, in 2017, we reported on Pubg potentially coming to the mobile market, and I took it as a joke, like literally laughing, like Pubg on mobile. And then we also talked about the potential of Pubg coming to the PS4, and that's something that I would potentially love. Me being in the PS4, all my friends are there playing on PS4. It just makes sense on PS4 to jump in. It doesn't make sense for me to jump into the Xbox One version, and then me having to accumulate friends who are playing on Xbox, and there's not that many. Well, for me anyway. So again, I'm missing the marker. I'm not jumping in on the Xbox One version, and I'm hearing there's a lot of bugs and stuff anyway. So if I'm playing Pubg, it's probably at a friend's house, or even if I am at home, it's playing on the PC, and it's probably best at the PC. Well, jumping into this interview and deep diving and stuff like that, there's a couple of quotes I wanted to take out that to me sparked interest of why I wanted to do this video and why I wanted to talk about the potential of seeing Pubg. And you might laugh because it can barely run on the Xbox, and it probably would run fairly well on the PS4, and it'd probably run identical to what we are seeing right now on the Xbox. And I didn't want to talk about that. I wanted to kind of focus on what they literally said is the idea of Pubg releasing on every platform. Now, me being a Nintendo fanboy or Nintendo head, as some people like to say, I would love to see Pubg on a Nintendo platform, and then on a particular Nintendo platform. No, I'm not talking about the Nintendo 3DS, which I have open right now because I'm shiny hunting. But so that's, if you hear the clicking in the background, that's what I'm doing. I'm talking about the Nintendo Switch. Now, the Nintendo Switch is also had an incredible 2017 with the launch and having two of the greatest games people would say of all time, with Mario Odyssey and Zelda Breath of the Wild on it. And a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, me in particular, would love to see a game like Pubg make it onto the system. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Would Pubg even run on this system like the Nintendo Switch? Hell, if they're focusing and trying to get Pubg into the mobile market, I don't see why it would be a stretch to get it to work on the Nintendo Switch. Hell, if they could get Skyrim and Wolfenstein 2 to work on the Nintendo Switch, why can't they get, Pubg to work on the Nintendo Switch? Now, mind you, then that would actually mean that Nintendo needs to beefing up their online support and have, you know, the game running online, because it is a massively multiplayer online game, and that's all you do. There's no single player focus, so the game would have to be a game that, when buying in, you would know that this will have to be something at home. Now, the Nintendo Switch does like to play around with options as far as how do you play your game, and there's different play styles. You could play at home, you could play it on the go, and that to me will kind of hinder the experience of PUBG. PUBG being a place where you jump in and there's, you know, real players playing with you. It's not really bot focused, and I think that will kind of take away the spirit of what PUBG is if they kind of did, oh, it's a Nintendo Switch version, but you can play with bots just in case you're not online. Now, mind you, that might be fun. That kind of, again, takes away the spirit of PUBG. But I don't know. I really don't know why I'm doing this video. It's because I want your opinion. What are your thoughts on if PUBG Corp was to actually take the time to develop PUBG for the Nintendo Switch? And by all means, I think they are. Why not? Nintendo Switch is making money. Hell, if you have a decent, you know, internet connection and it could run, even though it does have problems running on the Xbox One now and still has problems running on a high-end PC rig, if they could get that down and fix those problems and fix those issues, as they said in the interview, they want to fix those issues on the Xbox. They want to fix the issues that they've been having on the PC before they focus on other consoles. They also said in the interview that, you know, the reason why they are on the Xbox and partnered with Xbox is because they have the what is it called? The game exclusive program, which is basically the Xbox version of like play before the game is like even launched, and basically, you know, and what is it called? The early access. You know, PC and the Xbox One now have this early access theme where it's like the game preview. There we go. That's what it's called. Game preview program. PS4 doesn't have that, nor does the Nintendo Switch. And I think if the PS4 would launch a program like that, then we would probably see PUBG soft launch on there, and then, you know, later down the line have a full launch on the PS4. And I think obviously that's going to be the next console to roll out PUBG is PS4. We're not going to see Nintendo take that plunge on PUBG, or, you know, them launch a program where games can launch, you know, as a game preview, as early access on the Nintendo platform. I do not think that we're gonna see that from Nintendo, not in PUBG's lifetime. I don't think so. But I do think once PUBG comes out with definitive edition, if that makes any sense, with probably like 4 or 5 maps, and they're starting, you know, they put a cap on it and go, you know, this is done, let's work on PUBG 2, or whatever the case may be, whatever the future of that series is, then I think that's when we would see PUBG move on to a Nintendo platform, because it would be quote unquote a finished product. It would be an end cap. But I don't see why PUBG wouldn't work on a Nintendo Switch outside of the realm of, you know, you can't take it portable, you can't take it anywhere, which, you know, there works around that. You know, when I played Splatoon 2 outside in the park with using the Wi-Fi from my mobile phone, and it worked pretty fine. And, you know, on my end, you know, I didn't have no issues with it. But, you know, and I do that for Mario Kart, even if I'm home, you know, or outside, or whatever the case may be, at the mall. Where I pop out Mario, we jump online, and we're playing there, you know, tabletop at the mall, online with people. And it's just, you know, there's ways around jumping onto Wi-Fi and stuff like that. But I do see there's so much workaround that you would need to do to make it a unpleasant experience. And again, Nintendo not having the early access, the game preview program stuff, that does hinder that as well. And those are the two major things I see working against PUBG moving on to a Nintendo platform. But I would love to see PUBG on the Switch. I would love it. As a person who plays the Nintendo Switch, mostly in handheld mode, and when I do play at home, again, I'm just on Wi-Fi, and I can play online at leisure. I would love to just have PUBG in the hand, on the comfort of my Switch, laying down on the couch, and just jumping into match, trying to win the chicken dinner. I think that would be so fucking dope. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think it could happen? Do you think my pipe dream is actually sustainable? Is it something that the Nintendo Switch could run? And I don't want your quick answer, no, because again, I do think that is the quick answer, and most 100%. I don't think that the people, PUBG Corp, developing for the future of PUBG is thinking about the Nintendo Switch right now. I think they are focusing on other. When they say every platform, they mean the PlayStation 4 next, and probably VR next. After the PS4 or the Xbox One is done, they're probably going to focus again on platforms that make sense for PUBG. But they did mention mobile, and they are partnered, I think, with Tencent, and Tencent is a huge mobile gaming, juggernaut in the mobile space, and I would think that they are behind the scenes trying to figure it out on how they can get a game like PUBG to work online in the mobile space. If they could get it on mobile, why not get it on the Nintendo Switch? Let me know in the comment section below. What foresight am I missing? Let me know your comments. I'm Daddy Gamer Fred on Instagram and Twitter. Like always, you guys can bring the conversation there. I'm the American Gamer in Switzerland right here on YouTube. And yes, I'm going to be doing a ton of these video game news update videos and giving my opinions on stuff. So if you like, please hit the like button. It does help me out a ton as far as growing the channel is concerned. Hit the subscribe button if you want to check out more videos and stuff like that. Peace. I'm going to see you guys on the next one. And fingers crossed that E3 is a PUBG filled E3. Like, give us. I know we're getting a new snow map this year, so we do know that we're getting that. Hopefully, they will announce a PS4 version. There is version 1.1. Maybe that gets released on PS4. Who knows? Let's check. I'll see you guys on the next one.